When the United States and Iran moved closer to direct conflict, the world focused on missiles and explosions. But behind every successful strike was something even more powerful: the aircraft. From America's stealth fighters and strategic bombers to Iran's aging jets and combat drones, both sides relied on very different air power to achieve their goals. In this video, we'll break down every major aircraft used in the conflict, who operated it, what missions it flew, and what impact it had on the battlefield.
Let's get started. F-35 Lightning II, United States. The F-35 became one of America's most important aircraft in this conflict. Unlike older jets that rely on speed or maneuverability, the F-35 is built around one key advantage: stealth. Its radar-evading design lets it enter heavily defended airspace while staying nearly invisible to enemy radar. As tensions rose, the U.S. deployed extra F-35 squadrons to the Middle East for precision strikes, intelligence gathering, and escorting strike packages. Its advanced sensors let pilots track threats and share battlefield data with other aircraft in real time. It can carry precision-guided bombs, air-to-air missiles, and electronic warfare systems. U.S. officials say strikes hit military infrastructure, missile facilities, and command centers, though exact damage from individual F-35 missions hasn't been broken down publicly, and independent verification remains limited. What makes the F-35 dangerous isn't just its weapons, it's that it can find and engage targets before the enemy even knows it's there.
F-15E Strike Eagle, United States. While the F-35 handled stealth, the F-15E Strike Eagle carried much of the heavy firepower. Built from the original F-15, it's a long-range, multi-role attack aircraft with a massive payload capacity. It supported precision strikes on military installations and high-value targets. Unlike stealth jets that carry weapons internally, the Strike Eagle carries a much larger external payload, letting it hit multiple targets in one mission. Its speed, range, and firepower make it ideal for destroying air defenses, ammo depots, command facilities, and hardened positions, day or night, in nearly any weather. Officials haven't released aircraft-by-aircraft damage assessments, but say multiple objectives were destroyed, with the F-15E widely seen as a primary platform behind that firepower. B-2 Spirit Stealth Bomber, United States. The B-2 Spirit showed America's ability to hit the most heavily protected targets on Earth. This long-range strategic bomber is built to destroy high-value targets deep inside enemy territory. Its flying wing design gives it one of the smallest radar signatures of any aircraft ever built, letting it fly through defended airspace almost undetected. The U.S. used B-2s for long-range strikes on strategic infrastructure, targets too fortified or buried for conventional fighters to reach. Its biggest weapon is the GBU-57 Massive Ordnance Penetrator, a roughly 30,000-pound bunker buster built to destroy deeply buried facilities. Officials say B-2 strikes successfully hit several strategic targets, including underground infrastructure, though full damage inside these facilities hasn't been independently confirmed. The B-2 doesn't just attack targets, it attacks the ones almost nothing else can reach.
B-52 Stratofortress, United States. The legendary B-52 also supported America's long-range campaign. First flown in the 1950s, it remains one of the world's most capable strategic bombers, relying not on stealth, but on massive firepower. It can stay airborne for hours and carry over 70,000 pounds of bombs and missiles, one of the highest payloads of any military aircraft. B-52s were deployed to strengthen America's regional presence, launching long-range cruise missiles from safe distances at command centers, missile storage sites, and ammo depots. A single B-52 can strike multiple targets in one mission. Even after 7 decades in service, the Stratofortress remains central whenever the U.S. wants to project overwhelming air power.
KC-46 Pegasus and KC-175 Stratotanker, United States. Modern fighters can't fight for hours without fuel. That's where the KC-46 Pegasus and KC-135 Stratotanker come in. These aircraft carry no weapons, just thousands of gallons of fuel for mid-air refueling. During long-range operations, jets like the F-35, F-15E, and F-16 refueled with these tankers before continuing to their targets. Without them, strike aircraft would have to return to base early. Though they never engage the enemy directly, tankers are among the most valuable assets in any air campaign since they keep everything else in the sky. E-3 Sentry, AWACS, United States. No air campaign succeeds without battlefield awareness, which is why the US deployed the E-3 Sentry Airborne Warning and Control System. Its large rotating radar can detect aircraft, missiles, and other threats from hundreds of kilometers away. Rather than engaging the enemy, the E-3 acts as a flying command center, tracking friendly and hostile aircraft, directing fighters to targets, warning of incoming threats, and coordinating operations involving dozens of aircraft at once. It helped maintain real-time situational awareness across the Middle East during the conflict. Modern wars are won not just by better weapons, but by better information, and that's exactly what the E-3 provides. MiG-29 Fulcrum, Iran. The Soviet-designed MiG-29 is another Iranian fighter, built as a highly maneuverable air superiority jet for close combat, unlike the defense-focused F-14. Iran has upgraded parts of its fleet, but most remain an older generation compared to Western fighters. The MiG-29 reportedly supported defensive patrols and protected key bases. Despite its agility, it's at a major disadvantage against stealth aircraft, which can often detect and engage it before its own radar spots them. No confirmed reports show Iranian MiG-29s destroying American aircraft, but the Fulcrum remains one of Iran's fastest operational jets. Su-24 Fencer, Iran. Unlike the defense-focused F-14 and MiG-29, the Su-24 Fencer is a long-range tactical strike aircraft built to carry heavy bombs and missiles against ground targets. Its variable sweep wings allow efficient flight at both high and low speeds. Analysts believe the Su-24 remained part of Iran's strike capability during the conflict, though there's no public confirmation of major combat missions against US forces. Facing America's advantages in stealth and air superiority, Iran leaned more on missiles and drones than deep strike aircraft. Even so, the Su-24 remains one of Iran's few aircraft capable of delivering heavy conventional weapons over long range. F-4 Phantom II, Iran. The F-4 Phantom II, supplied by the US decades before the revolution, continues to surprise observers by remaining operational through local maintenance and upgrades. It can carry a range of bombs, rockets, and air-to-ground missiles. During recent tensions, F-4s were mainly used for patrols, training, and readiness. Against modern stealth fighters, though, its older radar and limited survivability leave it far from a frontline match, a symbol of Iran's determination to keep aging aircraft flying, but no longer a fifth-generation contender. Shahed 136 drones, Iran. While the US relied on stealth aircraft, Iran leaned heavily on the Shahed 136 loitering drone. Unlike a fighter jet, it's a one-way kamikaze drone that flies hundreds of kilometers and crashes into its target with an explosive warhead. Iran launched waves of these drones alongside ballistic missiles to overwhelm air defenses and improve the odds of some getting through. Reports say Iranian drones targeted US facilities and regional military infrastructure. Many were intercepted, but some still caused damage and pushed the US to strengthen its regional air defenses. For Iran, these drones are far cheaper than fighter jets, an effective way to pressure a technologically superior opponent. Who had the air advantage? The United States clearly had the upper hand in the skies. With stealth fighters like the F-35, strategic bombers like the B-2, and support aircraft like AWACS and aerial tankers, America maintained superior air control. Iran relied mainly on older fighters, drones, and missiles, a more defensive strategy. This conflict proved modern warfare isn't won by fighter jets alone. Stealth aircraft, drones, missiles, and surveillance systems all play a role. While America showed superior air power, Iran showed that drones and missile warfare can still pressure a stronger opponent. As technology evolves, future wars will depend not just on firepower, but on strategy and innovation. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments which aircraft impressed you the most.